Have you ever looked at your blog and thought, I'm doing everything, so why am I not making money? You've written the posts, you've added the affiliate links, you've even created the products, but your income is still flat. So you start wondering, is it my content? Is it my niche? Am I doing something wrong? Is it me? What is it? But what if the answer is actually simpler than that? What if your blog just doesn't have enough traffic yet? Could be that. Today, we're going to talk about the real reason that most bloggers don't make money and what you need to fix first before anything else will work.
Welcome to today's training, what to do when your blog is not making money. This is especially important if you've created content but you're not seeing income. You've added links or products with no results. And you feel like Crystal said, you're doing everything, but nothing is paying off because in most cases, the issue is not your strategy. It's that you don't have enough of the right traffic yet. So before we dig in, I want you to go ahead and text the word traffic to 251-644-6701 to get your free printable. Text the word traffic, 251-644-6701.
All right, so what are you going to learn? You're going to learn why traffic is the foundation of your blog income. Number two, you're going to learn how much traffic you actually need to start seeing results. You're going to learn why most blogs stall out before they ever even make money. Number four, you're going to learn the difference between random traffic and buyer-ready traffic, which is really important. And number five, you're going to learn what to focus on first to start building that momentum. Okay.
So at the end of this training, you're going to walk away with clarity on why your blog is not making money yet. You're going to walk away with relief from that constant worrying that your blog may be broken. You're going to walk away with a clear first step to start increasing your income. And you're going to walk away with a better understanding of what actually drives revenue. So the very first thing, the biggest misconception about blog income. If my blog isn't making money, something is wrong with my content. That's bloggers start thinking, I need better posts, I need better design, I need better camera, I need better backdrops, I need a better product, I need better grammar. So you tweak, you build and you rebuild and you overthink and you stress and nothing changes. Because the real issue is, you ready? You can't monetize traffic that you don't have.
Right. So let's talk about that real problem. Not enough traffic yet. Most bloggers that aren't making money simply haven't hit enough traffic volume, right? So think about it like this. If 1 to 3% of your readers take action and only a portion of those people are ready to buy, it's a numbers game. You need volume for income to show up. So let's say we have, and we've talked about this before. Let's say you have 100 visitors and maybe out of those 100, you get 1 to 2 clicks, right?
Right, because that's 1%. That's
so
1 to 3%.
Now it's a numbers game. So now if we have 1,000 visitors, now we're going to get 10 to 30 clicks. Okay. If we have 10,000 visitors, now we have momentum, right?
Right.
Now we have, we're just multiplying our clicks. The bottom line is without traffic, even the best strategy isn't going to convert because you need the people, you need the eyeballs, you need exposure, you need volume.
And honestly, that's why the ad networks have a minimum, because they understand this. They understand that 1 to 3%, that's sales 101. So if 1 to 3% of your people click, now we have to get enough people clicking to get 1 to 3% of those people to buy, to start seeing numbers. That's why we're looking at 50,000 to 100,000 to 300,000 page views before we really start seeing that momentum. So here's where most bloggers get stuck. You guys hear, well, you need more traffic, right? You hear us telling you, we're telling you that literally in this training, you need more traffic. But now your brain is starting to think, well, okay, so I need to post more. I need to be everywhere. Pinterest, X, Facebook, TikTok. I need to do everything. I need to do all of the things. So you create more posts. You sign up for more platforms, and all you're doing is creating more chaos. You're not seeing results because not all traffic is equal, but you also have to build every one of those other platforms in order for them to send you traffic.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. So here's where the shift happens from more traffic to the right traffic. There are two types of traffic. Number one, the curious traffic. They're browsing, they're scrolling, they're not ready to act. Then you have the intent-based traffic. And honestly, user intent is something big that we talk about in search, right? It applies to the same thing. So the intent-based traffic, they've searched for something specific. They have a problem that they need solved and they want a solution now. And this is the actual traffic that will finally convert.
So here's the one thing that you need to focus on first. Before you worry about products, before you worry about tweaking your funnels, before you start creating more and more content, you need to ask yourself, am I creating content that brings in problem-aware traffic? Not general content, not random posts, not I saw this cool thing, not my friend wrote about it. Content that answers, how do I fix this? What's the cheapest, best, fastest insert thing here, way to do this? How do I solve this issue right this moment? Because that's what brings people in who are ready to act. And it's so interesting because we literally, Crystal and I just had a conversation right before we pressed go live record on this, where she was talking about a face routine that she used to, products that she used to use, and she went to the store and they didn't solve her problem. They didn't have what she needed. So she changed to something else because she needed her problem solved. And if you can't solve the problem, they're going to another blog.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ulta never has things in stock. They just mess up everything. So what does this actually look like in real life? So instead of writing meal planning tips, okay, you're right.
I think that's great.
Right. But it's not good enough for now. It's great, but it's not good enough for now because people want you to solve their problem. So meal planning tips doesn't really solve a problem, but how to feed your family on $100 a month? Yeah. Instead of budgeting ideas, which is very general, it could be how to cut your grocery bill in half this week. One gets views, one gets action. That's the difference.
Yeah. I mean, just think about your own, how you search now. You don't search for meal planning tips. Mm-hmm. You search for a solution to your problem. We used to go to Google and type in, chicken, right? Like, but it's just so saturated. We don't type that anymore, right? Mm-hmm. So why would you write for that? So a simple self-check with no tech required. I want you to look at your blog or a blog post or whatever and ask yourself, am I getting traffic? Is this post getting traffic? If yes, great. Is it growing? Is the traffic increasing? If no, okay, well, then your focus is traffic. You need traffic. And I don't mean 3 or 4. I mean, we go back up, rewind, back up, listen again, right? You're looking at thousands to one blog post in order to say what you've got on there is working or not working. Mm-hmm. We, in our 6-figure program, we're constantly saying, well, has it had 1,000 eyes on it? Has this opt-in had 1,000 eyes on it? Has this blog post had 1,000 eyes on it? Because we can't really make a decision without that. Mm-hmm. Right? If so, we're focused on traffic. You need to ask yourself, is this post or are my posts in general solving specific problems? Are they, what was the thing, meal planning tips? Or are they how to feed your family on $100 a month? What to do with chicken that was on sale this week, right? Like, how can I make 6 meals from 10 pounds of chicken or whatever the thing is, right? Mm-hmm. Or are they broad? Are they meal planning tips? Because traffic comes from the clarity.
Yep.
Not the volume.
Yep. So all of this can feel very, very frustrating. Why? Why are you frustrated? You should be, because it feels like this. I've done all of this work, and you have. Yes. But remember, we always say that being busy doesn't mean you're being productive. Blogging income isn't just about effort. It's about getting in front of enough of the right people. And sadly, you focus too much on the people that walk out of the room than the people that are there and solving their problems. Okay. So no traffic, no data. No data, you can't optimize anything. And if you can't optimize anything, then you don't know how to increase your income. You have to be specific and data driven.
So your key takeaway, if you just fast forwarded to the key takeaway, if your blog is not making money yet, I do not want you to assume that something is broken or that you're doing everything wrong. What I want you to do is start here. Build traffic. How do you do that? Focus on problem solving content so that you can bring in people who are actively searching.
Yep.
Because once traffic starts flowing, monetization gets a whole heck of a lot easier.
Yep. Now, once you do start getting traffic, the next question becomes, is my blog actually set up to convert this traffic, right? And that's where bloggers get stuck.
Yeah, and that's why we've created two very simple tools.
Yep.
These are twos, 1 and 2. The opt-in reality check. Y'all, it is less than stuff on the dollar menu. Because, it's not $1 anymore. So less than the stuff on the dollar menu. The opt-in reality check to make sure that your traffic actually connects to your offers. And the 90-day focus planner. And it's not a planner like you're thinking. It is a program, okay? It's to help you stop guessing and focus on what actually grows your blog. We have both of those linked below. If you're ready for that step, this week I want you to do one thing. Look at your last 10 blog posts and ask yourself, would someone search for this specific thing if they need help right in this moment? If the answer is no, that's where you start.
So here's what we want you to remember. Blogs don't make money without traffic, okay? It's not just any traffic. It's the kind of traffic that shows up ready looking for answers. People that, what is the user intent, right? Once you have that, everything starts to work. Don't forget, text the word traffic to 251-644-6701 to get the free printable that goes along with this training. You're going to love it. It's awesome. If you did that and you did not receive the printable, that means that you probably D&D'd us, and maybe that's accident. D&D means do not disturb. Maybe you did it and you don't even realize you did it. This is the only way to get our printables now. There's no other way to do it. So you need to un-D&D us. We don't message you. Like, really, we're chill. We message you when a new video goes live 2 times a week, and then we message you when you ask us for the printable. Okay.
And then every once in a while we have some kind of special or something that we message you about.
Right. It's not a lot at all. And frankly, we're paying to have all this stuff done for you. So seriously. Anyway, if you have D&D'd us or you're not getting what you're asking for, it's not working, then here's what I need you to do. I need you to text the word start and only the word start to 251-644-6701. Wait about 15, 30 seconds, then text the word traffic and only the word traffic, only one word, and it should put you back in the rotation. Okay. Or back in the saddle again. Okay. All right. You're not as far off as you think. Making money is closer than you realize. Implement the things that we teach you. We've both been doing this for almost 20 years. We know what we're doing. All right. Okay. See you in the next training. Go watch more of our videos. Bye.